Welcome back to another episode of One Take, and today we're looking at the Yueyang. For the build I'm going to be running, it is a bit of a torpedo build since this ship was recently buffed. I'm sure you guys probably saw the video, but if you haven't, there is now a torpedo reload booster. So we can get 20 deep water torpedoes that deal 18,800 damage each and travel at 76 knots. So yeah, this thing's a bit of a torpedo beast at the moment. For the first game, I'm going to play it that way. For the second game, maybe we'll slot a radar. We'll see. We'll see how the first game goes. But Yueyang buffed is pretty devastating. The ship is absolutely terrifying to face as a battleship or a cruiser, I would say. DDs still don't have to worry too much about this thing, mostly because its DPM is so bad. The original nerfs that the Yueyang saw that made it much different from the gearing was, of course, that its gun reload was nerfed. It used to be pretty much identical to a gearing, but better in basically every way. More usable personal smokes, it had the same DPM, same guns, it had better torpedoes in my opinion, just because, again, there's no reaction time to deep water torpedoes, although gearing 16.5 kilometer range was quite nice, and the ability to hit some destroyers is also quite nice for a set of torpedoes if you launch them across a capital. But yeah, I really liked original Yueyang, and of course I didn't play it very much after it got nerfed, and now that it's been buffed with a torpedo reload booster, I think I like this ship a lot. I think that the biggest problem though with running radar on this ship is you essentially want to be gunfighting then, right? You're wanting to radar other destroyers in smoke, radar cap circles, but then you don't have the DPM to back it up. That's my only hesitation when it comes to the radar. Other than that, the Yueyang is a decent tier 10 destroyer. It's nothing special as far as the farming potential goes. I would say that things like Småland and Ragnar with their radars as well, it's the same kind of radar, 7.5 kilometers. Pretty short duration. Those ships are much better at those farming and radar caps contesting roles. But that said, I think the Yueyang is pretty solid. In this battle, of course, we do have a carrier. We do have double submarine, so it's going to be very challenging. And I see sometimes people pointing out in the comments that, well, the good games that I'm uploading to YouTube often don't have a carrier. They often don't have submarines. And yes, that is how you have the best games in World of Warships these days. They carriers and subs certainly do not make it possible to have those ultimate entertaining battles. So if you're wondering why I don't upload many games with double submarine and CV, that is why. It's because it's no coincidence that the best games happen when those ships aren't in the battle. Of course, we don't have a lot of support here. So like I mentioned in yesterday's video when talking about playing a destroyer in ranked battles, we want to be playing aggressive when we have support, but we want to play passive when we don't. We have a Hakuryu who's going to probably be spotting for us, honestly, which is quite nice. And that's about it. We don't have any other support other than that, so we got to be a little bit careful here. I think I will send my torps here. And we're going to actually reload boost, because I'm assuming this Colombo as well as the Yamato might actually come out this way. The Connecticut is not coming at all, so that's unfortunate. But I'm really hoping the Colombo turns and makes an aggressive play or something like that. That's what I'm going for here. I'm also trying to move over towards the middle of the map, since I'll get a little more support from there. I'll probably just honestly go straight to B. I'll be more than happy to give up A, I think. But just for the sake of it, let's see what's in the cap with us. We'll use our speed boost, get ourselves a little bit more maneuverable, and you'll see the battleships aren't actually helping all that much. And it's a daring. Okay. We don't want to fight a daring, so we're going to run. Darings are scary. We're going to do requesting support. Oh, that's bad that I'm spotted there. But this is what I'm talking about with having your teammates spot for you. Right, this daring is getting spotted because my teammates are apparently close enough. I'm going to rep the engine, and we're gonna leave as quick as we possibly can. He was forced to smoke, which is good. He has better personal smokes. They're not as good for farming. Yueyangs are so great for farming, since you see there's 50 seconds left on our smoke, and a minute or so left on the until we get another one. So they last just long enough to farm efficiently. But like I talked about, passive when you don't have support, especially when you're in a destroyer that is probably going to lose the gunfight, right? Yueyang versus Daring, we're going to lose that fight. Even if I'm a good player, I still lose that fight. So we're going to run away to our team and hope that we can actually get away from here. But if I had some support, I really do believe that taking that fight would have been the right play. Even though I lose by myself, having teammates help on these destroyer engagements is so crucial. So I'm actually running towards my Grozavoy. If you're wondering where I'm going, I'm trying to find and link up with a friendly DD. That's up. That's it. Our Monty's AFK, so we don't have to worry about that. And it looks like the Daring is just going to farm. Oh, he's not AFK. All right, he's back in, which is good for us, but if he would have been a little closer to support and got maybe one pretty decent-sized hit in, I think we could have won that fight against the Daring. But we preserved our HP. That's the key here. No heal on this destroyer, so we want to save as much HP as we possibly can for the late game. And now I'm thinking, now that my torpedoes are back up, where do I want to shoot them? And I think we're going to go after some of these guys. Grozavoy is stopping. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to go with this. This guy's going to accelerate. He'll be about here. We'll do that. And now we're probably going to get spotted by the Connecticut doing this play, but what it does mean is with this Connecticut pushing, we'll probably be able to farm him pretty well because our smoke screen is back up. And yeah, I'm assuming that Columbo's going to be pushing. That's why I did make the play like I did. And in fact, there we go. Connecticut is spotted. And I'm not going to smoke up yet because he just shot. I'm assuming it has a similar reload to the Vermont, so 40 seconds. We don't have to worry. And there's the fire chance. Very good. And now that he's turning to look at us, he's trying to hopefully find us. Oh yeah, 2 torpedo hits. Let's go. Looks like the Belau probably goes down, I hope. Ooh, our Belau did. There's also did. Okay, we're good. And since we're in smoke, here's something you can actually do. Normally, you want to leave your AA off. But if you're in a smoke screen, you can actually just pop your defensive fire. Sorry, not defensive fire. Just pop your AA on to help your teammates out. You're not going to get spotted. He could go for a blind drop, but that's what you want to be aware of. You don't want to overcommit to different situations. And this guy is going to probably eat a face full of torpedoes. We'll see. That's a Daring smoke right there. Or no, that's Shima smoke. Wow. All right. And I did pop my reload booster for that. Because I want to absolutely annihilate this guy. And actually, I'm going to pop my speed boost because I'm a little late reacting here. And I want to make sure I don't eat Shima torps. Let's see, can I light him up again? The girls certainly will light him up. So I'm going to wait for that. We're starting to see some torps through here. 1 torp hit on the Connecticut. We should be getting a few more, I think. 2 more. Pretty good so far. Our carrier's coming across the spot here, so that's what I'm waiting for. Because I always want to be helping on these fights. Always remember to turn your AA off again. We don't want to be needlessly taking damage from the carrier. So you'll notice we're AA off until we're spotted, and then we turn our AA back on. And then we're going to open up again. Shima. Smolensk is going to shoot at some of us here. And a little sketchy through here, a little sketchy. 1 second and we should be dark. Hopefully we don't need a ton of damage from the Yami. Nice, we did. Tricky game, honestly. I like it, but tricky game. Our Balau is about to surface. You notice his, he's out of air, or whatever that is. So I'm actually going to start reversing here and smoke. Need to dodge those. We should be able to. And the smoke. All right, now we're gonna do what I wanted to do, which was smoke up and kill the Shima as he's trying to go hunt down our sub. Scrolling 1 tick out so that we actually get the ability to aim. These shells, of course, are incredibly floaty. He did not last as long as I'd hoped. Unfortunate. Although we did get 5 good hits in there at the end. This is... wow, this is a really hard game. See, I can't go aggressive against a Shima because the daring is here. That's the problem right now. At least we do have some carrier spotting, so I'm not too worried about getting YOLO rushed by a daring, but... more Shima Torps, yep. Kind of what I'm worried about here. Yeah, so Shima is what we need to deal with, and I don't know how. Okay, Zhao missed us. That's good. Yeah, this is really tricky. Really tricky game. We've done some pretty good damage so far. You notice a lot of it's probably come from our torpedoes, right? And smoke screens have definitely been helping us a ton this game, right? Like, this is one of the things about running a radar build. If you want to try that, it's tough to run a radar build and do well. Our AA is off as the midway is coming. You'll notice our smoke screen is going to be back up again as he's getting closer to us, right? So hopefully we're going to be all right. I think I want to launch torps through here. The Connecticut might make that turn, and that's what I want to deal with. Daring is already kiting, so I'm actually not going to open up on him. I only want to open up on him if he's spotted permanently and going towards me. Because, of course, my my arcs are really bad. I think we've lost this one, guys. I'm going to try a smoke up here now. The Connecticut did make the turn, but he didn't come out. Unfortunate. But this is, again, what I'm talking about, right? Teammates spotting for me. All I got to do is deal some damage for free. This is just a free trade. Even do a little blind firing. He's probably just pushing me, you know? I think if I run, I should be okay. Let's see. Columbo? Anna. See, the Grozavoy's coming again. So, if the Daring wants to take an engagement, it's 2-on-1 right now. Because the Groz and I are together. Spooky. Yeah, there he is. And we're doing okay damage, but I think our, yeah, Groz is gonna die. But we should trade out the daring, hopefully. Nice, Monty got him. I mean, it looks like the Smolensk is going to come right here. So we're going to just torp the corner. And probably use our boost as well. Shima's YOLOing right now. Yeah, Smolensk on the corner. We have a smoke in 11 seconds. But I'm going to be trying to angle and weave to dodge the Smolensk here. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're dark, and our torps look perfect, honestly. Like, perfect line for that. But he probably had hydro. Unfortunate. We do get one on the Columbo, but 987, we've been pushed too far back. We can't get into any caps. Unfortunate first game, honestly. I think I played pretty well, though. I had 11,000 HP to work with yet, so I probably could have played a little more aggressive, helped to kill the daring without allowing our Grozavoy to die. Maybe that would have been the play. But realistically, that one was not going to end in our victory. Unfortunate. And I think that's a pretty good example of the smoke and torpedo build, showing you why that is a great combo. So since I had a pretty solid result with the smoke screens, you know, we talked about why they are so useful. I'll show you a radar Yueyang. It is, oh, I don't know if I should be doing this. It'll be entertaining. Don't blame me if this game is bad. See, because I don't even, if there's carriers in that, I don't even have a smoke to hide with. This could be bad. Or it could be amazing. That's the other thing. We could catch some DDs off guard. But again, the other thing with the radar, we don't have that smoke screen. We can't make that play where we smoke up, the enemy is shooting, and our teammates are spotting for us while we're in our smoke. Suddenly, we're on the opposite side. We're relying on our radar to spot an enemy DD in smoke, and more than likely, since we're going to be open water gunboating with our radar, the enemy team is going to spot us while we're radaring the enemy destroyer in smoke. So it'll almost be an even trade because we both are getting spotted and both getting shot at. So it's going to be a little challenging to use this radar effectively. But I'll try and do my best. Yeah. Carrier. How are we going to deal with a carrier with this build? The key is going to be playing with our teammate. That will be the key. I think I really don't. I can't go for B. Here's the thing, right? With a carrier in the game, I can't go B off the bat. It's just too risky. Because wherever the carrier spawns, on this flank or on this flank, they always go up to spot here, and then they cut across. So no matter what, before I even get close to B and capping it, I'm going to get plane spotted. We also have a submarine that could maybe play that area. I think what I want to try is overloading A a little bit. Usually C is a stalemate on this map, right? Everybody kind of takes this island, this island, this island maybe. You know, our Yugumo is going to flank to, you know, stall them out or whatever. But it's unlikely they push through C. So what I'm going to try and do is overload A to start with. And then hopefully we win that flank and then I'll come back. That's my goal here. But of course, the Immelman being on this flank is a little rough. I'm actually going to go a little bit aggressive for this gap, and I might torp this line, because there's going to be a bunch of people from the middle that might come through here, and I want to torp them like that. I'm always looking for those crossing torp angles, especially off the bat, since we can get 20 torps in the water. Kind of ridiculous. So if our Yugumo manages to stay alive, this is so good, because Satsuma, Napoli pushing, I mean, Yugumo torps hurt, man. They hurt a lot. Wow, that guy got absolutely annihilated. Fun and engaging. Schlieffen's leaving. Stalingrad is hiding. So our submarine might be able to cap B, actually. And even though nobody's spotted, I'm actually going to just torp this anyway. I'm not going to use my booster, though, yet. Torp the angle. And maybe we'll catch somebody crossing. Again, they reach out to 13.5, right? It's pretty good. I'm going to be a little late if there's a DD fight here, but... Ooh, a daring. Okay. He went very aggressive. The B cap, you notice, is very small, right? So, yeah. He went very aggressive. Wow. Spotted? Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, these torps aren't going to hit me because I'm behind the island already. I might have to go deal with that. That's going to be tough, though. Because I don't have a sonar, right? So if he goes max depth, I can't deal with him at all? Is that it? Yeah, alright. I mean, if our Marceau's gonna go, I'll go too. Maybe we can kill him. It's so challenging because we have to get right on top of him. So we're just YOLOing into him, and he has torpedoes that can just shotgun kill us. Right? Although... This is... Man, this is aggressive plays. Alright, this is aggressive plays. Yep. I'll allow it. He probably was torping, I guess. Or not. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but all right. See, if he would have tried to smoke, I mean, he probably would have been lit by smoke fire penalty, but we could have radared, you know? Could have radared. And I don't want to get caught in like a similar play, right? So I'm not going to push too hard here. This gap is a little scary. See, here maybe I think there's an argument to be made that gearing torps are better, because I could have probably torped the carrier. There's a daring. Okay. If he smokes, I'm going to radar. Because we have a Marceau shooting him right now. And I wasn't detected here. We actually weren't detected by the carrier. So I'm going to just wait and see. Okay, he went dark. Our Marceau is going to be able to kill him. So even though I'm not dealing damage here, I mean, we're kind of the reason this daring is going to die, right? Her first got detonated? Was there a detonation last game too? That's crazy. Come on. I mean, I'm just waiting here for him to come out and I'll just kill him, right? No, it did not die to the carrier plane. All right. That's sadness if you're a daring player there. It's like, oh man. That's tough. 2.7 detect there. Pretty good. Schlieffen coming across. So I want to get my torpedoes into this game. Since we're not really going to be able to farm with our guns, since again we don't have a smoke right now. Might want to go after Satsuma as well. I wonder, are you going to turn back? Doesn't look like it. It's okay. All right, now we are in the cap, and I don't think there's much they can do about it. Outside of plane spotting, again. Look at this sub. He's pushed right into our fleet, and there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, man. So with radar build, you probably don't want to be a torp build. Like, you probably want to go as much gun build you possibly can. I just didn't have the resources to respec at the moment. But that would be something you'd want to do. But yeah, we're going to go deal with this Satsuma in a second. Once we cap this out. Stalingrad could be radaring us. He really should have. I actually think that's a misplay. Unless he didn't have his radar up, but that is definitely something he should have been considering. It's actually unlikely our torps reach. And we'll gunboat the Satsuma a little bit. He's giving cheek to our Satsuma, so that should be a dead Satsuma? Too many Satsumas, man. Oh, ours isn't even looking. That's why. Is he a secondary build? Secondary build Satsuma. Now, you know what? I see something new every day, apparently. He still hasn't hit a secondary. Oh, man. I used to love secondary builds, but they're just so pathetic, aren't they? Oh, man. All right. He did, what, 1,200 damage? Pretty good. That's 1,200 damage he would not have otherwise had, right? That's the way you got to think about it. Oh, no. All right. We'll go after C now. So if you're playing radar, right, like, you're not really focused on damage. You're focused on cap control and contesting DDs. And our team has done a great job of killing the DDs and the subs, so should be a good win here. Our Marceau is even relatively healthy still. Very healthy. He's playing pretty close range to things, too. Oh, the Stalin turned. Just out of range. Just out of range. I'm playing more passive, right? Like, I'm playing so much more passive because I don't have a smoke. And actually, this Napoli could be pushing. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Don't have a smoke, so I have to play more passive. And I'm not going to shoot, right? It's a brawling Napoli. You know, it looks like their team is just going to be pushing C, right? Like the Schlieffen's kind of pushing a bit, I guess. The Azuma pushing in, I guess. Try and torp that. Seems like he's going to turn. And you'll notice I'm kind of always trying to be in a position to kite away, right? I want to be able to run quickly if I get into trouble. Oh, he grounded. Yeah, my torpedo salvos haven't been as good this game, have they? Although, to be fair, they've been so far back, right? This game was much more passive. Probably because we're winning, right? The winning team always is having to be more aggressive to do anything, right? Montana might be a good target to torp at. Although our team is crumbling. I don't know what the heck is going on, but they are absolutely crumbling. Also looks like the Immelman's after me, so we're going to start running. Try and get as far away from here as possible. He spotted us. We'll turn our AA on. And not spotting us anymore, so we'll turn it off. Tough game, man. Doesn't look like he's coming after us, so I'm gonna repair to get my rudder. Here we go. This is gonna be a great torpedo salvo. All right. I hope. Because Monty, Napoli, Azuma, they're all here. Gang's all here. Spread out the torps. Try and take them out. This Schlieffen should go down, right? Yeah, our Preußen has enough health, although he's flat broadside. He's flat broadside, bro. Marceau torps might do it. Are we gonna miss everything? Please no. Oh, nice. Two into the Napoli. That's good. Yep. Gotta play passive. See, and the thing is, I don't want to get close to torp these guys, because they can always have a carrier come through and spot for them, right? It's more than likely they'll want to push across to B. Oh, Monty torp? And they just ran out. Oh, that is sadness. If you're a battleship player, that's sadness. Eating 2 torps and then they run out right after. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I was saying, they're going to want to cross over to B more than likely. So I want to be on their broadside to torp at them. Right. Our Zhao is going to push the Sherman. That should be fine. Yeah, here comes the Immelman to spot us, right? Gotta be careful of that. It is tough for him to spot us, though. Just a guess, but I think he's going to accelerate. And if he doesn't go across to B and help his Sherman and all that stuff, we probably win this game, right? So it's all right if they try and chase me south. Ah, looks like we're going to miss. Too bad. I was hoping the Azuma would cut across. That's what I would be doing. Like, I would be cutting across so hard, dude. I don't know. I'm making bad predictions here. That is crucial. Who wins this wins the game, probably. Because if the Sherman wins it, he gets B. And can go get A for free. But our Zhao should get it. I hope. Yeah. Alright, we're good. He did a ton of damage, though, with sap, right? Shermans are nasty. Alright, are you going to turn now? Are you done pushing straight into our spawn? Now? My goodness. This is crazy, man. See, if I had a smoke, I would be smoking up and farming these guys every once in a while as the carrier is spotting. Is he going to go directly for the cap now? Bro, it's way too late for that. Way too late for that. Oh, what are these torps? Napoli? I've been located this whole time, haven't I? Is this an RPF Napoli? It's RPF Napoli or Azuma, right? It has to be. That's insane. All right. I mean, not a bad game, but you can see why I personally prefer smokes. It fits my playstyle much better. But still, 63k? I mean, that's all right, considering we did a ton of cap control and deterred the enemy team from pushing a ton. That's okay. But yeah, our Marceau was crucial, right? He was killing the things we were spotting with our radar, you know? Very good stuff. Not a bad game, but obviously the first one was better. Probably because I'm used to that playstyle much more. If I was to go with a different commander to run a radar Yueyang, I would be giving up the torpedo skills for sure, running main battery and AA specialist. I probably would even try to get myself into Fearless Brawler, since it's more than likely you're going to be spotted in those radar engagements. And getting 10% DPM is always nice for a destroyer that has 4-second reload. Not great, considering Gearing has a 3-second reload. But still, Yueyang is a great destroyer, and I'm glad I got to show it to you guys today. I was kind of hoping the Yueyang buffs would come through before I got to this ship for the one take. If you guys didn't know, I'm trying to go through in this series in order of release, right? So last time we had Conqueror, this time we had Yueyang, and I actually don't remember what's next, but whatever came out after Yueyang. I'm just forgetting at the moment. I have a list somewhere saved. But yeah, Yueyang is a great ship. I think it's a worthwhile ship to get, possibly even an amazing ship for ranked, considering the amazing ability to counter destroyers with the radar potentially, and obviously it's pretty good against cruisers and battleships with its insane torpedo power now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. These tend to go a little bit long, but you guys seem to like them, so I'm glad that is the case. So thank you very much for watching again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.